7.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We are back from break, following 2 battles with Dwargar looters. The party now stands amidst the ruins of an ancient library with a Dwargar prisoner, one unconscious, I guess, and one now held in Ezrah's spell. What happens?
As the other Dwargar cripples behind me, I point to the held person for Bones to flank.
Here.
I flank him.
Yep, right here.
Oh, you mean flank on the side? Okay.
There we go.
Thought you wanted me to give you advantage on dagger strikes or something.
No. Where do you think you are going? You seem to know a lot. Matashtai, do you think you can get what you need?
Yeah, mind sucking.
I walk up my true mind flayer form and rock.
Enter the soul tyrant.
Ezra's trying the entire time so hard.
Right. I speak into his mind again, and like, I know he panicked before, but I'm going to speak into his mind and I'm going to say, "This is your last chance. Tell me something where no one else can hear."
They don't. What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything.
What were we asking? Where was Skella? Skella?
No.
Skella?
The Skella and the dagger are our two.
I don't really care about Skella. Where's the dagger?
Yeah, technically we really
Okay.
just want the dagger.
What do you know about the dagger?
Skella has it.
Oh, good. This is a natural line of questioning. Then.
All right. Where's Skella?
In the heart of the mountain. Not far from here. Back where we were, west then south.
West and south from where we were. Okay.
Ask him what level this is.
What level are we on? What level are we on right now?
He doesn't understand the question. Like, he understands the words you're using, but
how deep into the mountain are we?
How far from
hidden holds. The lost level.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't know what level it is.
All right.
6, 7.
Been helpful. For that, I think we
Back
need to
in
go.
Audible Land.
And
It's about this
No.
time that the hold person probably wears off.
yeah, real quickly, then I was gonna say, I'm gonna tell him that we should let you go. You don't seem to know anything. Thank you,
He slumps.
guys. I don't think this guy knows anything. I don't think either of them are gonna help us. We should let him go. And if any of you look at me, you get a quick sly wink before
Do you want to wink or something?
Yeah,
or like...
yeah.
Well,
There's no one else other than this guy conscious. So.
Oh right, I forgot you knocked the other guy out. Fair, I did that
mercifully,
entirely for the other guy.
Yeah. So.
All right, that's my bad.
Whatever.
whatever. It's like, all right, whatever. Don't care.
He just like slumps to his knees.
Do we have
I'll
concern
let's
with
do
him
it
going
right
back to
here.
the fort?
Wait, I'll go to the unconscious one. Does he have a coin pouch?
Yeah.
Take a
Ooh.
shit.
Loot.
Yeah, we looting.
I'll bring
We're
down. I'll
looting.
pick it up.
So he has. Are you looting everyone?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, fuck them. Including the conscious one.
Man, we gotta pay for those healing potions some way.
Damn right.
Our efforts are unappreciated.
I mean, y'all gotta pay for him some way.
Do we fear he is going to report to her before we can?
Well,
sorry. As we're like, did they run off? Is that what happened, real quick?
No, they haven't gone anywhere. You guys are there. One is unconscious and the other is just slumped down to his knees, and while you guys are basically
right,
robbing
okay.
him.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, as you guys are robbing, I will then individually, each person, I'll relay the information. Just like, this is what I heard. This is what I know.
Okay.
Just play it off like we don't know shit.
okay.
do we need to take like a rest?
Yes.
You find between various coin purses, you find 67 copper, 42 silver, and 37 gold. You
Should we
also
tie them up?
find on the 2 living ones, right? The 2 that had fled, you find 5 threads of silvery metal.
For like message or what?
Maybe
That does sound like a spell component.
they talkie boys.
No, like they're actual like
Tinsel?
they look like they're strips of that metal that was on the wall, the fresco wall,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
Each one is and they're not like tiny. Each one is about a pound in weight.
Okay.
Okay.
But they have them in like small satchels near their coin purses.
Are you putting that in your bag, Mitch?
Do you want me to? I was not doing the looting, so I was not putting anything into my
I'll
bag.
put it. Alright, whatever. What
Like
is
5 pounds of silvery metal.
Silvery metal times 5, 1 pound each. Done.
Okay. So, what say
I mean,
ye?
should we like tie these guys up while we rest, or?
I mean, let's have a quick chat about what kind of rest you're looking for.
I'm okay with just a short.
So I think I am out of hit dice. Let me double check. Yeah, short doesn't do shit for me as far as health goes. I'll get key points back. But
And
Well, we can't
I was like 1 or 2 hits away from having to start making wisdom saving throws.
We can't let these guys go if we're gonna take a long.
yeah, I think we should probably tie them up. But like, you know, use those knots that, you know, come out eventually.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. I'll do it. Fuck off.
All right.
So we're thinking about long resting then?
No, I don't think we can long rest. Like, I don't think that's like on the table.
Why?
But I mean, okay, sure. Let's talk
8
about
hours? Well, here's the
We're
thing.
in
If Stella's on the floor, giving her 8 hours, by the time we wake up, who knows where the fuck she's going to be.
it. So
Oh, no, I agree with that.
Well, yeah. So we know where she is right now. 2, we ran past several hallways and doors that we did not open to get here. 3, we're pretty deep into Duragar territory. If anyone comes looking to talk to them,
Ooh, that's
trouble.
point.
So, like, I don't think a long rest is a great idea. We could probably get away with a short. Like the odds of messenger coming over like, hey, I'm going to talk to these guys right now, pretty low. And if it does happen, we kill that person, then we go fuck up Skella before he would have made it back anyway.
Murderers.
A short rest does
And
not.
I'm the bad guy for wanting to kill that Kuotoa priest, right?
Right, yeah. A
Okay,
short
I'm not going to actually murder the person. I'm going to knock him out. Okay, fuck off.
There you go. I am out of second and third level spell slots, and getting a little low on my higher.
Out of third level spell slots, Mr. Trigger Happy over here with his
I mean, you did hold person twice in the conversation.
I was being charismatic and built. I also.
I mean, maybe we can talk Skella out of it, but I would just assume it's going to be a fight.
Just be aware, I'm a little light on some of my core slots.
All right, well, let's take stock. We all know what we have. We all know what we can do. Ashes, what do you got?
I've got both my smites, blow, and both my maledicts. If I short rest, I get what I've used back.
Which is
I'll
your
be at 100%.
Okay.
except
right?
100%
you get
health.
your shape.
Well, if we
back.
short rest, I've got 6 die
Oh,
hit dice.
you do?
Yeah.
I thought
I do too.
Oh, okay.
And you get your lichen back on a short, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So
I
short
thought you
rest-
had less hit dice because you didn't heal last time. But
No.
you just saved them?
Well, remember I have that magic item that doubles my
Ah, I gotcha.
hit die rolls, so
You don't have to use as many.
it doesn't.
yeah.
It takes me very little to top off.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I love
a
it.
short rest- A short rest is going to put Ashes in full fighting form. Ezra, short rest. What does it do for you? What do you
Nothing.
gain? What do you lose?
It does nothing.
Okay. How hurting are you as far as your spells?
I have all of my first level spells that can only be used for Chaos Bolt
Okay.
and Mage Armor, but you know how that works. I have no second, I have no third, I have 2 fourth and a single fifth.
Okay.
Yes, I am short on spells, Jeremy. Stop judging me.
That's
Stop judging me.
short.
Well,
That's
That's short?
on spells.
Yeah, you got a super sweet gloves that shoot off chaos.
Yeah,
bolts.
he's got gloves. He's got a wand.
Um,
He's short on spells.
Yes.
let's talk about
That's
your second
like
and third level
8
spell.
rounds of combat. Like
So-
what?
so in theory, I have 3 spell slots that I can use to cast Misty Step, to cast Hold Person, to cast Haste, Hypnotic Pattern, Counterspell, Greater Invisibility, or Hold Monster.
Okay.
Like all of my really game-changing spells, I've just got 3 of those uses left, which might be enough, but depending on how the fight changes, depending on how concentration works out, it's
Okay.
risky depending on what we get into.
Health-wise, how you doing?
I'm max.
Okay.
I'm like 1 shy of max. Your thing nearly topped me off.
All right, Bones, how you doing?
Well, I'm pretty injured. Well, not pretty injured. I'm like 66% ish, 70%.
Okay. I've got a couple
On my med phone.
of. So, do you have any?
Yeah. I can just rest and be good.
Short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
get all your key back, Matashtai.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Aside-
not gonna get any health back, but I could use a couple of staff charges to top off.
Do you have
Pop
some
off.
potions, Ashes?
Come again?
Do you have some potions for Matt?
Yeah. I've got some potions.
Okay, so we're gonna short
I
rest
have
and then
one
try and go
potion
after
on
it.
hand, and I don't want to toss that up.
Yeah, I think based on what I've heard, I think a short rest would be the best way to go. Unfortunately, obviously, we'll be going into the fight without a few of Ezra's spells, but
Potential
I
fight.
think we need to act on the information we have.
I will be playing more cautious than normal, if that's
Oh
possible.
my, it gets
That's
more
fine.
cautious.
Oh yeah.
I think that
All right,
I think that's the play though.
All right, I tie these brothers up and tie them together, separate but equal,
Gotcha. Fantastic.
but also
what that-
together.
I don't know what that means.
Boom, boom.
You
Tied
don't
up.
have to know what it means.
Like slanted.
I make it the knots that don't come out eventually.
I check his nuts.
Hey,
I'll
Bones,
redo
these
it
are
after-
not nuts that come out eventually.
I redo it after he checks them.
okay.
20 minutes of knots.
All right. And then we short rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ezra is going to use his short rest and pop 3 first level spells and turn those into sorcery points.
Hey, before we do this, do you want to put up like a dome so we can't get like ingressed upon?
Yeah, sure.
We should put the dome in the middle of the hallway so they can't leave. We don't even have to tie them up.
Oh, I've already tied
I mean,
them
I
up.
could do that. Well, I could
I mean,
just
they're
do it, like,
tied
right
now.
by the cloaker's corpse, and they can't leave because it's blocking the wall. Yeah, I would take the 10 minutes cast.
Yep.
Dome.
Dome goes up.
And then I will burn 3 first level spell slots to get 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
Are we good to roll hit dice?
Yep. Short rest. The situations
Let's
tracker
see.
ticks up. One more tick.
One more tick.
Okay, we gonna sell it. Oof, I'm running out of hit dice now.
Plus 6. That's 2.
That'll top me off.
Toot, toot. And we'll do one more just to get to full.
Matt, you said you needed some potions?
Well, I don't. I can use some charges on the staff.
Okay.
Do we have to keep
Which,
the staff for. in
well,
combat?
let's look at it this way. I cannot cast another mass cure wounds. So, at this point, they're generally the same as like a potion of healing, and I can get the staff back.
The staff recharges,
That's
the
true.
potion doesn't.
Yeah.
Do you have any potions on hand if you need it?
I have 2 normals and 1 greater.
Guys got
So like as
killing.
we're resting, can I like talk to this dude?
The guy tied up and slumped over on the ground, tied to another guy.
Yes.
Yes.
The guy tied up talking to another guy.
I mean, yeah, you can.
I'm like, hey man, I give him a little mushroom.
He's tied up, so he can't really like. You
I
have to
hold it
like
to his
feed
mouth.
it to him.
Say
I hold it. I hold it to his mouth.
Kind of like weeps. He's been weeping into his beard, and he kind of like takes it, and gums it.
It's
right?
okay. I give him a little water.
He chokes a little bit, coughs.
I pull out our bullshit map that we've been drawing as we go through here.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, why don't you help me fill this in? just while we're chilling out.
I mean, his hands are kind of tied.
No, it's fine. You show me where to draw.
He says,
He uses his nose.
No,
he-
don't get tears on my map.
So he can describe to you as best as he knows that from where you guys came, that room with the panels, the story panels in it.
The story panels. You mean okay?
From where
yeah.
you just came.
the
right?
four pillars. Yeah,
Yeah.
directly south of here.
That continues in a he doesn't know what it is. He hasn't been through it, but he knows it continues to the southeast.
It does. Yes.
And then he knows back the way you guys came, where you first engaged the Dwargar, right? There's a bunch of rooms to the north that he can kind of describe. Most of them you've already been to. There's one to the southwest that you haven't been to, and one further.
Okay,
that you
I'm
haven't
really
been
looking
to.
for the most direct path to Skella.
So so from what he says, where you guys started this night, west
Yes.
and south, just like west 20 feet and south.
Okay, so I have 3 doors. Does he mean the middle door?
No doors.
Through the Dwarven Robo Guards?
No. Too far. Actually, that's too far for him. He doesn't even know what that is.
Oh well, don't go check.
They haven't
Okay,
been over there, or he hasn't been over there.
Mhm,
So-
mhm.
So, I'll just show you because you're kind of like
I'm
depicting
very
this.
confused.
So like you guys started tonight right here. Okay.
Hold on, I've lost myself. You moved me too far. Yes, I see that.
Okay. So you guys
Oh,
started.
that's not okay. That's
right
just a
there.
star on my
Right
map.
there.
I assumed that was another door.
Nope.
Okay, got it. Cool. Yeah, thanks, man.
Okay,
Hey, you know, about how many people does Skella have with her? Are they all your brothers? Are you Iron Eyes as well?
Not all of us. I am. Can't go back now. Be clanless. Don't kill me.
Oh, she won't know. It's fine. We're doing her a favor. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you almost got tap, Jeremy.
He just balls. And he'll. I mean, if you press him for information, he doesn't know exact numbers. He'll tell you like there are members of the clan, and then there are members that she just picked up, like just Dwargar that she picked up. But the way he describes it, there's a fair amount of them. Like all in total 30 plus. Maybe.
That's a few. Mm-hmm.
But a lot of
All
them, like he'll say, you know, they're branched out in groups, looking through the level. She holds like base camp at the heart of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. What were you guys doing here? I give him a little more mushroom. little more water.
Little venturing, little exploring. No, he's
venturing.
like,
I mean, yeah, no, that resonates with me.
no. They're looting.
Oh, looting, yeah, that resonates with me too.
No, that's part of it. That's like a subcategory of exploring and venturing.
Yeah, they don't really care too much about the exploring or venturing part. They just care about the looting part.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's part of it.
Hey, you gotta
All
start
right,
somewhere.
man. Yeah, you do what you gotta do. It's fine. I make his not one of the knots that'll it'll come out eventually. Not
But
the
you
other
already
guys.
did
though.
that.
No, then I redid it after Matt did it.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Oh,
And also, I take one of these pickaxes from my bag to use on that rust door.
Got it.
Oh yeah,
Goddamn rust door.
the teleporter. Okay. Do we want to go back to where we first encountered the dwarves and then go west and south?
Yeah, I think we act on the information we've gotten.
You guys begin to
Yeah,
head southward.
We act on it.
There is, as you travel, there are
All right, Bones, you don't gotta say it like that.
there are pathways that you have not
I
explored.
want to act on it. Fuck off.
You do find a hall that leads eastward and a door that leads westward as you guys begin to travel south from the ancient library.
Exploring for another day.
You okay? You continue southward
Now we're venturing.
into the room with the pillars and arches and the stone panel storied frescoes telling the beautiful story of a young dwarven man.
Yeah, I'd like to spend time here too, but it's venturing for and exploring for another day.
You head
Mhm.
further westward, coming upon the scene of carnage. that you have left behind, and the mountain fresco and the eye overlooking the dwarves and the silvery veins of metal in the wall to the south. The destroyed door and hallway leading northward. And then you come basically over here. And you find yourself in front of a hall leading to the south. There is a door south here as well. And I think that's probably where you guys can take it.
Wow, I wonder how far west before going south, because there's just like an immediate south right here.
Yeah, he said right here. I talked to him afterwards. I gave him some mushrooms.
You think the door, or you think like down this hallway?
No, down the hallway. He said it's down the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what?
He specifically said no door.
Ain't no time like the
okay.
present. I'm gonna go ahead and liken up
You think we're gonna find her in an hour?
I mean, it's well. All right, I catch myself midway and stop.
Yeah, he's all like, "Hur, hur," and then Bones is like, "You think you're gonna find him in an hour?" And he's like, "Arr, arr." Push that back in. Push that back in.
Oh, putting it back into place.
He picks up some fur off the ground and is like,
Hey, also, you guys, remember, as we're going through here, if it does come to blows with her, we probably should not kill her. And also, if she's got the dagger, invisibility probably won't work on her.
Okay.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, honestly, I don't really care what happens to her. Let's get the dagger, then we leave.
Yeah, but then Drun will probably kill us.
Do we
If we
got
kill her.
any way to deal with the invisibility thing?
No.
I mean, if she can see invisible, then the only way to stop it is to take the dagger from her.
Or are you talking about them
I
turning?
think he means the door.
No, I
being
meant
invisible.
them going invisible.
Oh,
steal the dagger.
still the dagger. And then
Okay.
give me sight beyond sight.
All right, Bones. You're. Oh no, you're scout. You're not a thief. You're a scout.
For now.
I mean, yeah, but
Never mind. I was gonna
I'm
say
okay
like,
with this whole thing.
run up
Yeah,
and snag
great.
that dag right away.
Snag that dag.
So I could go attempt to daze a bulk of them.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
think I
but-
said there's like 30 of them down here, just like spaced about.
Oh, I think what he meant was that there's like 30 all over the entire floor, but they are a
All right.
collection.
It's very interesting for you to like read into that conversation you didn't have.
Out of character. Out of character.
Wow, rude.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean not all at once,
Sounded
not
like
all in one place.
they are a group of 30, and they've got their scouting parties going out and doing what they're doing.
Yeah. He also made it sound as if they hadn't been here for very long, just a handful of days, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I guess I will enter the night as best I can in this
Hey,
giant hallway.
real quick before we do this.
Before I've entered the night?
Are we gonna try diplomacy? Are we going in weapons hot?
I'm just gonna throw this out there. She's not just gonna give us the dagger.
Well,
I don't know.
There
Do we have
are
any-
no words that we could use that would.
well,
she-
let's think about that real quick. Do we have anything that she wants?
I mean, we could allow them to continue looting.
Her life in our hands.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Ezra turned real fucking evil real quick.
Yeah, Ezra's
Just
dark.
throwing that out there.
I'm so
Well,
used to
He
playing
had
really bad
just a taste of power for a moment, and he's just like
Oh.
bloodthirsty evil now.
I mean, we could try to use Drun
I was gonna
Stonedark.
say, what do we know about Droon? Did we kill?
Well, just because Droon loves her doesn't mean she loves him.
Yeah, I think I'm picking up on some contextual clues that maybe Droon is a piece of shit nobody.
They were secretly attached.
Yeah,
Is
secret
what I
lovers.
recall.
Secret lover.
Secret lovers.
Okay. How did we leave Droon? Is he so?
He hates
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's alive. We
Just
just
out of
left.
his bar.
He hates us. He thinks we're shitbags, but he gave us the information because his life was in our hands.
Well, no, he gave us the information because he didn't want us to kill Skella when we found
His
her.
life was in our hands.
His life was in your hands as you were in his hideout, surrounded by his people as reinforcements showed up out of
Right.
the blue.
At the bar. Okay.
Yeah,
We were not.
his life was in our hands.
We met at the bar, but we ended up in his secret hideout on like the second floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
we
we
tried
know
to
Droon
blend in.
Skella
And
had a-
failed horribly.
They were
Secret thing.
his reinforcements. They were
Xanathar?
picking up loot and he was trying to save face.
Okay. So we
I
should.
mean, yeah, sure. Somebody can say so. Feel free to try diplomacy, if you would
Well,
like.
I don't think we should rule it out because we don't know what kind of troops we're walking into here.
Like 30 of them,
So
spread out across the level.
Like
okay, sure.
Like 7.
Let's think about this. How
Probably
would
more
we
of those
talk?
bat things too. Who knows? But that's just my guess.
That is a weird alliance, by the way.
Yeah, I don't
So-
understand. Like they seemed okay with it, so I guess they're like tamed or pets or some bullshit.
Jeremy's just sitting here like, oh my god.
All right.
Welcome to D&D,
So
where your
let's-
players fuck around.
You guys are doing fine. This is prime D&D. Get out of here.
So Droon and Skella wanted to keep their thing secret, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
obviously, if we want to negotiate, we shouldn't be like Droon said you. Like
Right,
we shouldn't
right.
immediately name drop in front of everyone.
Correct.
Um,
Well, that's where your telepathic communication might come in handy.
yes. So it could be useful. Like I can talk to her directly. The problem is there's gonna be a lot of time of us just sitting there, nothing
staring.
happening as I mind talk to her. And like I need something to be going on, guys. I can't just be having this conversation.
What if we just
So
tell you
either-
you're mute?
Well, we're gonna need some sort of distraction, or I need someone else to be doing something, talking, getting something going with someone other than Skella.
We don't know who else is with her other than mindless.
We
mindless
don't.
A
Jones.
bunch
She's
of
the leader.
Durgar.
So that's where I might need someone to improv a little bit.
I can try.
All right.
Ezra's gonna do
So
it.
Ezra, I need you to do something to keep whatever this group is busy. I'll try talking to Skella, and guys, we need to go into this ready because I don't think this is gonna go that well. But
All right,
we're gonna
weapons
try.
hot.
Weapons hot, but like finger,
Working
you know, like
now?
you put you finger off the trigger, just
Oh.
finger off.
No
the
trigger safety. No trigger safety. No. Weapons hot.
Just
I
figure
might
this
whip off a
out.
dagger accidentally. Who knows? Misfire.
All right. So when we find Skella,
Careful
Ezra,
with
you make
misfiring
some
on
sort of
episode
commotion,
69.
some sort of distraction. I'll try to talk. Wait, do we know what Skella looks like? Do I know who I'm talking to? Actually,
Vargar.
Female Dwargar.
not going well. All right. I got pretty high perception. I'm gonna look for a dag. All right.
I'm gonna look for a dag.
Oh.
It's
Amusing
not a
way.
great plan, but we're going with it. All right.
Okay.
Best kinds of plans.
Okay. If we do get into a fight, it sounds like they got numbers. Let's try to use small tunnels if we can. Make them come to us, unless they've got a lot of ranged attacks, and then we might have to switch things up.
The bones charge at them, right?
Aye, Captain.
All right.
I will keep a distance like I do regardless of what the
I'm
goblins do.
assuming. So I'm going to throw this out here. Bones and Ashes are on the move. So I'm assuming Ezrah and Matashtai are on the move as well.
Yes. Sorry, I did not.
You all begin to move.
I was
so
doing social mode.
you all begin to move down this open tunnel, and as you step into this larger chamber, you see this large vestibule is lit from the glow of 4 quartz pillars. The walls of this place are roughly hewn, giving the room an almost cavern-like appearance. Chunks of quartz in the walls reflect the glow from the pillars, creating dazzling lights that dance across the room. Double doors to the south are engraved with the image of a mountain, with a gem-shaped indention at its core. The edges of the indention seem to serve as handles to the great doors themselves. As you step into the chamber, you hear this pop, and you see a mouth apparate in the air slightly above your heads. And in a familiar voice you hear, "Neither secrets nor treasure shall ye find! Turn back! Ye are not welcome here!" And it booms out loud
God.
and
Damn.
echoes down the hallways from which you came.
Cool. Well,
Great.
Halaster, you piece of shit.
And then the mouth just kind of like grins, it smirks, and goes pop.
Did we just get Cheshire catted?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we just
Exactly.
fucking did. All right.
So much for being the knight.
Uh-huh.
I exit the night.
I am no longer the knight.
I once more become a cat.
From
All right,
knight to
cool.
cat.
Well, is there anything interesting about this room? I
Um,
always
I'll-
like one,
The
always
acoustic
like 1 minute looking around.
Okay. You come over to this other side, this other corner, and you can
Okay.
feel soft currents of air coming from this corner of the wall.
Oh hell yeah! I push on it, pull on it. 10-foot pole on it.
You 10-foot pole on it? What?
You know, lever. I don't know.
You know, as you do.
Sounds like a
10-foot
secret
pole
door.
on
I'm
it.
trying to get the damn thing open is what I'm doing.
So you find that there is a small indentation when
For a brass cylinder.
no, there's just like a small like indentation on one of the sides of the stones, because remember this is all rough hewn. It's not like flush. It's all cavern like. So there's a small indentation on one of the side, and there's a little button, and the door kind of like swings open, and you see
I found a secret room. It's secret.
a hall beyond.
Wow.
And it curves, or it heads east, and then it seems to curve northward.
Oh,
Maybe
we're trying to go.
Well, let's check it out. I mean, it might be.
Quick check. Okay.
Yeah, it might be another way to Skella, or it might be a
So
way.
you
back
head
out
down
if
this
we get in
slight
trouble.
dust-covered, like coated, a couple of like cobwebs here or there. Right? It does not seem as if anyone has been down this tunnel in quite some time.
Okay.
It curves northward, and it remains much the same. You can see it then curves back westward, and you find another secret door. This one you can see plain as day, basically. But there's a little button. Yeah, you're on the back side of it. There's a little button on the side that you can see very simply. You press it. Also, is everyone following Bones, or are you letting Bones do this
Yeah.
investigation on his own?
No, I'm heading with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
Anyone who's following, head down that tunnel then.
Yeah, press the button. Button press.
The button is pressed, and the door goes and lets out into a little room. I don't know why I did that. It was cool, but I should just move. Anyways, it lets out into a chamber, and you see this room has been ransacked. Scattered about are the remains of a finely crafted bed, armoire, desk, chair. Heaped around the broken desk are hundreds, it seems, of torn up scrolls.
It's a damn shame.
And you can see a door to the north.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back for this later. I'll press the button again.
Okay.
Leave. Yeah, there's nothing there.
Button pressed again. Okay. Alright. Satisfied, Bones heads back out. You all rejoin in the vestibule, the dancing lights kind of like glittering across your armor, occasionally like flashing in your eyes and causing a little bit of a glare. Doors to the south await.
I checked them for traps on the outside really quickly.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Perceiving. 25.
Okay. There do not seem to be any traps laid upon.
Okay, I want to get
Actually-
down near a crack in the door, like around the edges. I want to. Do I smell dirty Dwargar?
Now this door is
Wow.
finely made, is
messed
very
up.
well
Just like I
crafted.
haven't showered.
That's
so,
honestly messed
That's
up.
messed
so
up.
there's not really any like cracks or anything
It's
like
pretty
that.
messed up.
But
Alright.
however,
Fine.
you can smell Dwargar have been through this area frequently. Right? There is enough of a smell of them that you know they have been around here.
Well, I mean, Halaster gave us away, so is there any reason to not just go?
Sure, go ahead. I'll stand right here.
All right.
Maybe get your shield out just in case all of them throw something at once. Or there's 30 ropers. Oh, dude, what if there's 30 ropers?
Great. All right.
I very strongly wish that there are not 40 ropers.
Jeremy, I would like to push the door open, or pull it,
Alright.
depending on which way it swings.
It is actually a pull, so there's the engraving of the mountain, and then the gem indention in its center, and the edges of that indention are actually handles, so you actually kind of grab and pull open. And the doors move easily. They are massive doors, but they move as if you are just throwing open a door to a tavern. No issue. You just pull them open, and beyond,
I should have turned. I should have turned.
you find
Should have turned first.
an immense chamber.
The grin in his voice is terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not.
We're clearly on a
Right
stage
here.
like at least 2, maybe 3 higher than where we're supposed to be. So
You see before you a truly immense chamber. The walls, ceiling, and even the floor here seem to have been sculpted to resemble a massive cavern. Glowing quartz buttresses stand around the perimeter of the room, while 4 stone pillars stand in its center. At the south end of the temple, stone steps climb up to a golden dais. But between you and that golden dais are a bunch of Dwargar. And one in particular, a gray-skinned woman with shock white hair pulled back in a high bunch. Her face littered with scars. She steps forward, confident, prepared, and she says, "Hail, travelers! Seems you find yourselves in our... well, hard to say ours. In our encampment, let's say that. She looks at you all. I see blood about you. Got a bad feeling on that. You wouldn't happen
Yes,
to have
oops.
met some of my boys here in the halls, would you?
Ezra starts stepping forward from the shadows.
Oh God.
She says, "It's all right if you have. We understand. Hell, half our group, that's how we got together. Meet the wrong folk down a dark tunnel, come to blows, and, well, what's left standing stands stronger."
Well, yes, ma'am, we sure did. That's not my answer. I'm
Matt turns to Bones.
Fuck!
So you said there is quite a handful of Dwargar?
Yeah, there's a fair amount
The
of dwarves,
shadows
yeah.
are kind of
Yeah,
all
they're
over
kind of
the
fucked
place.
on my screen, so
Like it.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
only
Well, I
see
mean,
like 4 maybe.
there are glimpses of them in the shadows, right? The room is lit by these quartz buttresses, right? The glowing quartz. But the
Buttons.
pillars all around the room kind of block your line of sight and cast odd shadows, etc.
okay.
Secret tunnel.
So Ezra kind of steps forward.
Oh shit! Hold up. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
let
bro,
me pull
shit.
her forward. She's a little more clearly present.
Yeah, I had no idea where.
I
she
didn't
was.
realize that she was so shrouded in darkness. Jesus.
Uh,
People
a-
back there too, huh? Shit.
as Ezra passes, he kind of taps Matashtai and Ashes, but more forcefully Matashtai. And he scans the room with his massive perception. And
So big. The biggest
the
perception
biggest
you've ever
of
seen.
perceptions, and trains his eyes on the closest Dwargar.
Oh, real quick, sorry, timeout. Did my Staff of Healing charges trigger earlier when I had to restart?
I don't know.
When you had to restart.
I had to reload because I clicked them several times and nothing happened. They did not.
Not that I saw.
Can I real quick roll my healing charges from the short rest?
Fine.
Okay.
So Ezra's stepping forward, right? Are you speaking immediately? Because if you're not speaking immediately, this Dwargar woman continues to speak. Like-
Yes, Ezra kind of steps forward and tries to take command of the conversation.
All right, she pauses briefly.
Yes, we have been down these tunnels for some time. We have run into many a foe. Some of your ilk, some of others. It scans the room and trains on this closest Dwargar. You
as he does the you, Matt's gonna speak towards Skella.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to zoom in real quick and double check the name. And he speaks into her mind. He says, "Ignore my friend for a moment. He's just a distraction. I'd like to speak to you in private."
Okay. What else does Ezra say?
You look familiar.
This Dwargar kind of like looks confused at you for a moment,
Yep.
right? Right, and we know what's happening elsewise. This kind of moment passes, and Skella responds in your mind, right? Well, now, ain't that interesting? Been a while since I've had someone poking around in my head. And at that point, right, coming around this pillar, you all see a Dwargar with this silvery mohawk, and she kind of like
Lord.
steps around, and she like leans on the pillar, and she goes, "Hey, Skella, you doing okay? Got one of them pokies in your head?"
Uh-oh.
And Skella says, "Oh, don't worry about it, Tharnus. This robed boy doesn't mean anything bad by it." Then she looks at Ezra. Skella looks at Ezra and she says,
Shit.
"You can drop the axe. No need to go messing with my boys' heads. Keep talking, sweet one."
Magic man.
Ooh,
And
baby.
she says that directed at you, Matashtai.
She says that out loud, wanting me to speak out loud?
She didn't say speak out loud. She just said keep talking,
Okay,
sweet one.
okay.
But it's clear,
You-
right? Like some of these Dwargar are a little more adept. They understand some things that are happening. They feel like they've worked. They're almost kind of like an adventuring party.
Tharnus was on
sure.
the list, Rose.
Well, and I don't know if we've shared it very well, but like when Matt talks telepathically, like his eyes glow. Like he's normally like a brown eye.
Yeah,
brown
there's a
hair,
little bit of
and
a
his
tell.
eyes glow a bit.
Yeah.
Damn. Not subtle at all.
I mean,
No,
it's not like this is
It's
the
not
boy,
like,
you know, but it's like, yeah, there's definitely a
It's
tell.
unsettling, but it's not
Yeah,
a beacon.
I mean, plenty of people have glowing eyes, you know.
But he continues to speak in Skella's mind, and I'm assuming like this. It's hard because like obviously I want to time this like as Ezra's talking too, but
Well, at this point,
We kinda
like
shot that
she's
down.
basically told you guys that they know what the trick, the jig is up.
okay,
Don't
fine.
worry
Well,
about
apparently
it.
it's gonna be real quiet in here for a hot minute.
As I get shot down, I'm like, "You look nice," and then I kind of sit back behind.
This Dwargar that you were talking to just kind of like, he just kind of like harumps, right? And then the Mohawk lady, she takes out like a little dagger and she starts to like dig out from under her fingernails, just like chuckling to herself.
Your beard looks.
Skella, right?
Yes, that's correct. You know my name. What's yours?
My name's Matt.
Finally.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, is it at that? That's good.
Well, hasn't been proven otherwise yet.
Both of their accents deepen.
Yes, competition.
the southern gets deeper.
Hajime.
Actually, at that point, you all hear this kind of like, and you see up out of the shadows come near Skella. This person, like, he's basically in like a proto mech suit, is what it looks like.
Whoa! How do I make one of those?
Like he's in a cage of metal. It's got legs and arms and shit, and he's clearly like piloting it.
Thought that aliens with? In Aliens?
And he's got this like crazed look on his face, and he's got these white patches on his forehead, right? And his eyes are just wide, right?
Or he serves Sauron.
And he kind of like he says, do I need to fire him up, Skella? And Skella just like puts a hand out and says, did you not just hear me?
This is getting sketch, boys.
Settle down. Everybody have a drink.
Feel like,
I'm trying to have a conversation.
I'm getting real Django Unchained vibes right now.
I feel like we're being told do
I
not do
feel like
this.
Borderlands almost. Like,
He's got 3 balls!
And then Skella, back in her mind, right, she reaches back out to you, Matashtai, and she says, my apologies about my compatriots. They get a little trigger happy.
Yeah, mine are the same. Nothing to worry about.
Let's cut to the chase, Matt.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, wow, she
You
abbreviated
seem
her
to
name
have a
without
bit
being
of an
told.
intention coming here. Most who are just exploring or venturing, well, you know, they get a whiff of an operation like this and they head the other way. Why take the risk? That tells me, well, came here looking for something. What can I do for you, Matt?
Well, skill. I'm not one for lying, and I don't like to. Yeah, let's just get to it. I'm looking for a dagger.
Right, it's kind of like, what? And then she nods, and you see now, right? You see a number of Dwargar, a number of gray-skinned dwarves around you, and you actually like notice now when there's almost side-by-side comparisons, right? Skella has gray skin, but hers is noticeably more vibrant. Like it has injections of color into it, right? Whereas
is it like veins of color, or is it like just like
no? It's just the
patches,
the whole scenario just seems to have more vibrant. It's like a brighter shade of gray, as
Does it look like
right?
orange paint?
The others all
Orange
have
paint.
very slate gray skin, very dull skin. Hers has this rosy hue to it almost. It sets her apart markedly. Sorry, I cut you off there. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Like I was saying, I'm looking for a dagger, and say I've got good intel saying you might know where it is.
Well, I might at that. All this way for a dagger. I wouldn't have thought those hobgoblins had it in them. All right. I know what you want. I'm the dealing type. Let's make a deal, Matt. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right. That's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have made it to wherever the hell you are.
I have
Still,
repositioned myself not in the front of the party.
no, get back out there, you sacrificial lamb.
No, I slunk away after I got called out.
You guys have found yourselves in the heart of the mountain, wherever that is, right? You have found one Skella Iron Eye, and now, anticipating a fierce conflict, which may yet happen, instead you are met with a most agreeable Dwargar woman who is now interested in making a deal with Matashtai. So we will pick up next week, see where that takes us, and go from there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. We'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.